Hi, everyone, and Happy New Year to you. Gosh, I haven't seen you guys in a little bit with everything going on around here. Um, I don't even know the last time we had a live sale. Has it been a couple weeks? Probably. But Gino just got home. He's upstairs, so hopefully he's coming down here very soon. Um, but I sure do appreciate you guys joining us tonight. We're just going to do like a little mixture of items tonight. No theme. I try to grab just random things, so hopefully there's something here that you like. Um, who's all here? If you're here, just put in the chat hello so I can say hi to you. Got a little bit of a sinus. I think it's allergy related. Been sneezing and all that fun stuff. So I was so tired. I took NyQuil when I got home last night. And I just slept until Gina woke me up that the dog fell off the bed at like 4 in the morning. So I had to wake up and get her back on the bed because he still can't lift anything. So I slept through my break today because I was so tired. You know, when you take medicine and it just sticks with you, if you don't get enough sleep to sleep it off, you just feel like, And then work today, back-to-back phone calls. Kim, I saw that you messaged me. I didn't even have time to respond until after work. The calls were coming in. I would hang up, another call would be there waiting, and we had people queued up, I think 25 deep. So it was just a mess today. Hi, Sassy. Hi, Kim. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Hopefully Gino will be down in a few minutes. But if I sound a little weird, it's because I have a little bit of a sinus thing going on here. So, yeah, looks like we have 7 people here. What? We are definitely downsizing this year. This is going to be the year of change where I am getting rid of a lot more of this, stuff and being more specialized on what I source. So if you're looking for something, I probably have it. Shoot me a message. I'll give you a great deal on it. Hi, Jerry. I hope you're feeling better. My goodness. That's no fun, girl. Hi, William. Oh, no, William. They were not, but that's okay because I can keep my tone through the phone call. Hi, Kate. Ohio. Yes. My gosh, it's been a day, but I'm here. I did not do my hair, okay? I put some makeup on and a bra. That's as much as I did today. It's just been one of those days. Hi, Lynn. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great new year. And Gino took his mom. He had to take her to some medical appointments, and then he had to take her to the grocery store, and then she had to go to the post office. So he's been running around with her all day. I've worked all day, so it's just one of those days. And my other mother-in-law, we've been helping her. She's been in the hospital, and she's in rehab, but we're having to go and take care of our cat every day. So Gino's been doing that, so it's so nice that he's doing that. Hi, Bug. You hooligan. My gosh. I thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We sure do appreciate it. I have some fun items tonight. We've got some dolls, books. I've got some Rufus Goofus, some jewelry. We have linens. We have ephemera. I've got junk jars with marbles or buttons and some fun advertising pieces, some vintage Valentines. I have a whole bag of Wade Whimsies down here, and we are going to sell them all for $2 a piece. And there's some amazing ones in here that I haven't seen. So $2 start on these for choice. I have, like I said, there's over 100 of them here, different ones. What else do we got? I got a vintage ladies harmonica and some cherubs, some antique Italian cherubs, flower frogs, salt and pepper. So we've got just a mixture of items. I need to start going through and just kind of getting rid of slowly my hoard. I have stuff that I love, and a lot of this is stuff that I've held on to because I like it, but I don't have a spot for it. You know how it is. You like it, you like to look at it. Do you need it? No. Do you want it? Yes. I have a lot of that going on over there. So some of these items I've had for a while in my hoard, and I'm ready to let it go because it's a new year. So yeah, I was hoping Gino was going to bring me home a Coca-Cola from McDonald's, but I don't think he did. I got just water. I could use the Coca-Cola though. Kind of wake me up, or a peppermint mocha with lots of caffeine. So, and I also have a vintage vanity set here in front of me. Where would you like to start? You know, Kim, I was thinking I really like ephemera and I like books. So I have so many children's books. I really like them. I like the images. I like the illustrations, that kind of stuff. So I probably will lean towards books, and then weird and unique items that you wouldn't see all the time, probably. Because my basement is just overflowing, literally a path. And it's very organized down here. I know where everything is, but I just need to lighten the load a little bit. There's more coming in than what's going out. And so this is the year of letting more stuff go, kind of stuff that I've held on to. I need to let it go. So you want to start with a junk jar with marbles? Yes. Chorizo? Ugh. No. No, 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 no. No. Gross. Can't with that. When I found out what was in that stuff, ugh. No, William. I have that book with the dust cover in one of those totes, but I'm telling you, I have about 7 totes of books, and I have not come across it yet. I have it. It's light blue. I can picture it. I just have not found it yet. So I have to unbury some of this stuff. I also have an amazing set of 1970s. Like if you're into the vintage 70s, the yellow and gold and brown, you know, those coffee cups, that you put the solo cups down into, the plastic. I have a whole lot of those with the plastic cups. So if anybody's interested in seeing those, I have a bunch of those to get rid of too. No chorizo. Ugh. Gino's cousin ordered that when we went to Mexican restaurant. It was like what is that stuff called? What's the cheese you dip into? I don't usually get it, but they ordered the cheese dip, not salsa, but queso. That's what it is. And it had that in it. And I was like, nope. Yeah. Not for me. Not after I found out what was in it. Probably tastes okay, but I'm the type, if I know what's in it, I won't eat it. Alpo. Yeah. No liver and onions. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't. Why'd you pay for liver and onions? No, you couldn't even give it to me for free. I wouldn't eat it. I would not do well on Survivor if there's no PB&J chicken tenders, and I will only eat white meat chicken tenders. It can't have any weird stuff in it. I would not survive. I can't. I'd be going home the second day so hungry and thirsty because I'm not eating anything weird. Not going to happen. But anyway, let me type in the start. All right. Well, hopefully this keyboard's working here. There it goes. Are you going to work with me here? Thank you. All right. We are doing a $10 start here on the jars of marbles for choice, okay? I have 2 available. I don't know anything about marbles, but there's some cool ones in there. I think there's some clay ones in there as well. You can see one there. These are vintage peanut butter jars. I have 2 available. This one and this one. So they have marbles in there, all different sizes. There's probably some nice ones in there. I just don't know enough about marbles. Hi, Annette. You can see a little tiny one there. Yeah, this one's got some really cool little ones. There's a clear one, a blue one. There's a blue clay, a lot of big like shooter ones in there. And this one's the same. Got some cool ones in there as well. The gentleman across the street from me collects marbles. I should have taken him over there to have him look at them, but I don't want to bother him. He's got a lot going on. This one has a red clay one in there. So you're going to get choice of one of these two jars, $10 start for vintage marble jars. I also have button jars, and I have 4 of those available, same price. If anyone's interested, you get a vintage peanut butter jar full of vintage buttons. So it's your choice on the marbles or the buttons. They are both $10 start. I don't know who asked for these, but junk jar with marbles, Jerry. Jerry, is that where you want to start at, or just let me know? Hello, Annette. Yeah, I thought it was. The peanut butter jars are fun. I love finding these old peanut butter jars and filling them with all kinds of treasures. I have 4 of the button jars available, and they are packed to the top. And there's some really cool buttons in there. Sure, $8 start, Jerry. Start us off. Start us off at $8. And you're going to get choice, marbles or buttons. I have 2 marble jars and 4 button jars. I think I'm just about out of my peanut butter jars. Hi, Bussa Move. My goodness. Simone, you had me so stressed out with that delivery. I'm so glad you got it. You know, I didn't check, but possibly. I don't have a black light down here at the moment. One that works anyway. But buttons or marbles, $8. Jerry's in at $8. We're going to start the countdown here. Gino's not down here to help, so bear with me here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Waiting on the stop to come through. There it is. Okay, Jerry. Choice, buttons, marbles. What would you like? The first marble I showed, I don't remember what it was. I think it was this one here with the big black one in there. Okay. Oh, you're going to be moving? You got it, Jerry. Thank you. Is anybody else interested in any of the button jars or one marble jar I have left? Just let me know. Where are you moving to? Maybe Ohio? You're going to stay in the state, or are you moving out of the state? My sister went down to Florida. She's there, going to be there. She lives here in Ohio, but she rented an Airbnb down there for 3 months, and she's going to work from down there during the winter. Must be nice, huh? So her and her dog went down there, and they're right on the beach. So on her breaks, she's outside taking pictures on the beach. What? So, oh, you're going to go to Illinois. Okay, well, that's closer. I don't get over to Illinois much. I get more to Indiana, like the northern part of Indiana. I think it's just like just over an hour for us to get there. So I think Misty's like down in lower Indiana. All right, up next, I got kind of an unusual thing, but I think it's pretty cool. This is going to be an $18 start. Well, you have to let us know, Simone, once you get planted there. It is this vintage handkerchief tin. It's Lucella handkerchiefs. It's got the dog emblem on there. It is gorgeous. Yes, it is a little rusty, dusty, crusty, but that's okay. I think it's beautiful. Here's the inside of it. There is some rust inside. I didn't really clean it too much. I just kind of left it be. It does come with this gorgeous hanky that you can display coming out of the box there. So you get both the hanky and the amazing tin handkerchief box for one price. Let me see if I can zoom in on the dog. It's a greyhound or a whippet. Could be either one. Semper Ducens. I don't know what that means. Again, this is the inside of it here. It does measure about 10 inches long and about 5 inches wide. Gorgeous, gorgeous advertising piece here, and you get the amazing, I think this is a probably new hanky. It looks pretty starched and unused, so the combination of the two, I see Jerry in at 18. So let's go ahead and start the countdown here on the vintage hanky and tin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. Ooh, it looks like I'm a little blurry. Hopefully you guys can see that. Thank you, Jerry. You got it, ma'am. Are you feeling any better today? Hopefully. And hopefully I'm not blurry because I look blurry on my iPad. So if I'm freezing, I apologize. I apologize. I got some cool items we picked up from an estate sale like last weekend, I think it was. It was an antique dealer who was going out of business. She's retiring. So she had a bunch of really cool stuff. Okay, good. Oh, good, Jerry. We went to the sale on my lunch break. I have 3 hours on my break. I work a split. And the drive there was 30 minutes. So 30 there, 30 back. That took 1 hour. We get there, we find stuff. Literally, we were in line an hour and a half because they were so slow checking people out. I almost had to leave everything behind and just go back to work. I had about 10 minutes to spare when I got home, so it was very stressful. But we did manage to get some stuff. I think she overcharged me for a couple items, but at that point I was just over it. Okay, this amazing item is $16. It's a vintage expandable crystal bracelet. It is gorgeous. I do have a fun story about this bracelet. Not this exact one, but I worked a government job and I worked with this lady. She was so sweet. She used to be the city manager for the town where Michael Jackson lived. Solvang, California. And she was a consultant at my work. And she was always super nice. Well, her mom had passed away. And she had all of this high PLB. she had all of this beautiful costume jewelry. And she's like, "Hi, Grace. See how it expands? It's metal, and these are beautiful crystals." She had this bracelet, and she goes, "It was my mom's. I'm not going to wear it. If you want it, you can have it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Well, so it was this exact bracelet, not this exact one, but just like it. And my niece was getting married, and she wore it in her wedding. And then someone else was getting married, and they wore it in their wedding. And her mom wore it in her wedding or someone else's wedding. So we started calling it the wedding bracelet. And I had it for a long time. And then we had horrible wildfires out in California. Oh, really? Horrible wildfires. A lot of people died. It was horrible. Well, she lost her house and all of her belongings in that wildfire. But I still had her mom's bracelet. So she finally came back to work after, devastating, lost everything. And I brought this in. I had it wrapped up in tissue paper, and I said, "I still have your mom's bracelet." And I gave it back to her, and she started crying. She was so thankful that I gave her back that bracelet because it was the only thing she had of her mom's left after the fire. So that's when I saw this, I'm like, I need to pick it up. It's the same bracelet that we called the wedding bracelet back in the day, and everyone wore it to weddings. It's gorgeous in person. It does expand to fit your wrist. And so if you have a smaller wrist, a bigger wrist, it will most certainly fit. It's got beautiful crystals on it. If it doesn't sell, I'll probably keep it because, I've got that story with it. But yeah, a vintage crystal expanding bracelet. When I saw this, I had to grab it. So Dee just had one of these too, huh? I haven't watched her haul today because I worked all day. That's so funny. It's just funny how things work out like that. All right. Here is the next item. This is a $12 start. These are vintage clip earrings. They're rhinestone earrings. They are gorgeous. Vintage rhinestones. They got quite the sparkle. They measure just over an inch in diameter. This is the back. I didn't see any markings on there. These are vintage ones. Let me see if there's any mark underneath. I didn't look. No, I don't see anything. She had some amazing jewelry there. And I was just kind of picking stuff out while I was in line to check out. So these gorgeous rhinestone earrings are a $12 start. And these would be beautiful to craft with. Gosh, you could just clip them on your sweater. You could wear them in your hair. There's many things you can do with these old clip earrings. A lot of people make the Christmas trees and stuff out of them. They're gorgeous. We went to this estate sale last week. It was after Christmas. I don't even remember. It's all a blur. I think we went on Friday, either Thursday or Friday. All right. Doesn't look like there's any interest in those. I will set those aside. Sorry. Tickle in my throat. No missing stones that I can see, but I'll hold them up again. They're gorgeous and they're a good size. This little gnat just hanging around me here. All right. Up next is a pretty cool piece. It's a vintage fur clip. Oh, I see Kate in at 12 on the earrings. All right. So we are going to start the countdown here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Just waiting on that stop to come up. I feel like I think my iPad is just very delayed here. Let me go out and come back in. All right, my stop disappeared. Work with me here. There it goes. Okay, Kate, those are coming to you. You got them. They're beautiful. Thank you. I sold that whole shopping cart of vintage Happy Meal toys on Facebook Marketplace. Somebody drove all the way from Fort Wayne, Indiana to pick them up. And I have a whole nother shopping cart of the vintage Thai McDonald's ones still in the package. So she bought all the toys, and then I have all the Thai ones still to go. So if you're interested in those, I'll make you a great deal on them. All right, up next. This keyboard's going to tick me off here. It's an $8 start. This is a vintage fur clip. This is what she had it marked as, vintage fur clip. It is, I would say, almost 2 inches, just under 2 inches in diameter. Very unique piece. The back of it is gorgeous. Let me show you that. I don't know how old it is. I tried to do an image search on it. I couldn't find anything on it, but look at the back. Very Art Nouveau looking on the back to me. It does have the little spikes in there that kind of clip your fur. Gorgeous piece here. I have never seen one like this. And it's kind of like a layered detail on the front. The back is just... And again, this was an antique dealer. She had some really amazing stuff. I see Jerry in at 8. And we are going to start the countdown here. Jerry's in at 8. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, so there's our stop. I see Kim in at 9, Jerry at 10, and Kate at 10. But Jerry had the first one. So Jerry, this is coming to you for $10. Thank you so much. I think you got a really good deal on that. Like I was saying, she had some really unique pieces. And it was cash only, so I had to be pretty selective because I only had so much cash with me. So I didn't get everything that I wanted. All right, so the next item here is a pretty amazing piece. It's a $22 start, or tart, as I typed it in. Hi, Betty. Happy New Year. This is a Whiting and Davis expanding coin purse from the 1940s. It's a little change purse here. It's got the little hoops here that maybe would have held a handle, I would think, or you would hook it in your purse, or I'm not quite sure. But the cool thing about this is you lift the lid up here, And then this expands, and there's your change purse. There's like a few stitches have come off on the one side there, but the lining is still in there, and it's in really good condition, actually. It's like a beautiful silk lining inside. And then it closes back up, and you're able to cap it back off. And it has the fringe detail on the bottom here. So a cute little expanding change purse from the 1940s. Amazing. I love how little tiny it is. This would be gorgeous hanging up if you have like a vintage purse collection, a vintage vanity laying on the vanity, put a brooch on top of it. It would be a really nice display piece. Now it does measure from the top to the end just about 3.5 inches, I would say. Hi, Dawn. But it's in very good condition. Just need a couple stitches on that lining on the inside. There's the back side there. When I looked it up, it said Whiting and Davis. I don't see a mark on it, but that's what I saw when I looked it up. And it's in a great condition. I just love it. All right. We have Dawn in at 22. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown. And Dawn, be sure to send me your information if you haven't bought from us before. My email is right here on the screen, sweetadeline@aol.com. There's 3 E's in sweet. If you send that email to me, I'll need your name, your address, and your email, your PayPal email, so we can get you invoiced, okay? All right. I'm going to start the countdown on this little beauty here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, there is our stop. Oh, I see Maggie came in at 23 right before the stop. Maggie, this is going to come your way for $23, and I thank you both for your bids on that. I do appreciate it. All right, let's get you packed up here. And I will be invoicing and boxing up items on Sunday, so you can look for an invoice that day. And then we usually ship out as soon as we're paid the next week. All right, I have a vintage vanity set here. I'm going to show you real quick just because it's sitting in front of me. I did originally have this priced at $40. I have lowered it down to $30, and you're going to get all 4 pieces. I bought this at an estate sale. Probably been a few months ago. The first item here is this vintage mirror, and you can see the detail on it. This is almost looks like a peacock pattern here, the gold. This is plastic, and then there's fabric underneath. It's got the gold detail, and you're gonna get all 4 pieces in this set. Okay, so this is the vanity mirror, and then you have the brush. And it is wood, and you can see there is some wear to the wood there, but it is a gorgeous, I don't know if it's horsehair or what it is, but beautiful brush with your mirror. And then you have the jewelry box. This is marked Apollo on the bottom. This is a gorgeous jewelry box. It still has the velvet liner inside. And the last item is my favorite. It's a powder dish. It is in pieces. So this is the top. You've got this beautiful display. This is a glass insert here, and it still has the powder puff in there. And the glass insert does come out. So that is the beautiful powder dish. there. You're going to get, hi, Bree, all 4 pieces. Like I said, the powder dish, and it's got that beautiful detail around the outside. The jewelry box, the mirror, the brush, and the powder dish for one price of $30. So if there's any interest in that, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to set it aside, okay? All right, so I have linens, I've got ephemera, I've got dolls, books, advertising, flower frogs. What would you like to see? Thank you, Kate. What should I pull up next? I have a pyro, I'm probably saying it wrong, pyrography box that I can show you. It's pretty cool. We got this, I think, up in Michigan at an antique store. This is a $20 start. We have dolls. I can show the dolls next. I think I went through all the jewelry I had pulled. I have a ton of jewelry. I just don't have all of it tonight. So I'll show you the dolls next. So this is a pyrography box. And you can see the lady there. It's got a nice rope detail around the outside. She's laying on a beach. Beautiful detail around the outside of the box. It does have these metal hinges here on the corner that you can see on either side. And when you open it up, it's got a colored version inside. How beautiful would this be for Valentine's Day? Have the box open, put your vintage brooches, maybe some hankies, some love letters, Valentine's, and just kind of prop it open in your display. I haven't seen Bree in so long, girly. But a great, great piece. It is a wood box, and it's got that burned in detail on it there. He had this, he was using this as a display, and I asked if it was for sale. And so she sold it to me. I don't know if she was supposed to, but she did. But I really like it. It's gorgeous. And it is $20. If you're watching back and something didn't sell, feel free to email me. I can let you know if it's still available. Certainly. Make room over here. Okay. All right, dolls. So I have 2 different dolls tonight. Let me show them to you. One is a set. These I did pay up for at an antique mall, so I don't have much wiggle room on these. But they are really cute and would be gorgeous for Valentine's Day, of course. So $40 start. You're going to get the pair of them here. They are composition dolls. She's in her original outfit here. She has blue eyes somewhere on her head there, but she's composition. She's got her little shoes and her little wedding outfit on, okay? And then here's the groom. Let me hold him up separate. I need to fix his hat. So he's in his tux. He's got brown eyes. There he goes. He doesn't have any shoes on. He's barefoot to the wedding. His hat, you can see how old it is. Hi, Risa. It's paper inside. And there is a little bit of wear to his head there and right there. But they are compositions, so they do have some age to them. So it's a little wedding couple. They reminded me of Kewpies. I thought they were adorable together. You're going to get both of them for one price. And it's the little wedding doll couple, okay? Let me measure them just so you know how tall they are. Just over 10 inches tall on them. And they would be so cute for Valentine's Day, flanking, like holding a little Valentine, or put them in your vignette. If they don't sell, I'm probably going to snatch them up and put them up in my Valentine decorations. So this will be the last time you see them for sale until you visit my, after I pass away and we have the estate sale. All right. The other doll is actually a Valentine doll. Let me grab it for you. She's pretty cool. We got her at this really crazy sale we went to way out in the middle of, gosh, I think we were doing the, I think it's the 127 sale. It's the 127. It was way out in the middle of nowhere. Stop. Thank you. Thank you for typing that in, Brie. I appreciate it. So we found her way out in the country at this weird sale. Sure. It was a series of buildings that this guy had, and you went up there and he would give you a map and you would wander through the different buildings. Anyway, I found this tucked behind something. He didn't even know he had it. And that's the same place that I got Misty's doll, that really weird looking doll that she's been looking for. I sent that to her. That was from there too. So he had some really cool stuff. I don't think he realized how much stuff he had. So this, I don't think it's in the right box. Whoops, let me type in the start here. And I signed up for eBay, so I might be listing more on eBay. Yeah, so you held that doll that I sent her. It was creepy, huh? I saw it. He had it sitting in a buggy up, and I was like, is that the doll that Misty is always talking about? And so I pulled it down, and he had the buggy and the doll together, and I was like, I just want the doll. And I snapped a picture, and I sent it to her, and she's like, oh my God. I'm like, okay, I'll buy it. I think I paid $10 for that doll. And then come to find out it sells for like $400. Crazy. That's got to be the ugliest doll I've ever seen. I don't know why she likes it so much, but she does. Anyway, it made her happy, so there you go. All right, so it's in this Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod box here. The box is in great condition, but I don't think this is the doll that goes with it. Valentine dolls. Well, maybe, because it says Valentine Dolls Incorporated. This doll is beautiful. It is a Valentine doll here. You can see she's got the heart on her head there. She's got hearts on her dress. This one is marked a Marcy doll. This is a Marcy doll. I thought it was one of those like storybook dolls, but this says Marcy doll on it right here. It's in gorgeous condition. She's been in the box all these years, so the dress is folded up, but you would just pull it down. And she is ready to go for Valentine's Day. Look at her little heart on top. She's got the crinoline all around her waist. Here comes Gino. You're having a day, huh?
A little bit.
Sorry, I was putting stuff over here because I didn't know you were going to come down. Oh. All right. So this one, Gino's down here. This is in beautiful condition. Again, you're going to get the box with it too. I don't know if it is the, oh, you have this one already? I just thought, I love the Valentine, her sweet little face. It's not scary. This one, the doll that Misty has is scary. That one, no. And in the box with this one came the 4th of July one. So I have this one too. She's in her 4th of July dress with, so you can see the fireworks on the top and on her shoulder. She's red, white, and blue. Oh, Gina was the scary doll. I gotcha. All right, let me set these aside. Some what?
Really expensive shipping charges coming up.
Shipping?
Yeah, who said that?
Oh, I don't know who said that. A Valentine Marcy doll. I think those are the only dolls. I do have one plush tonight. And this one came out of my collection. I've got several poodles. I don't know the maker on this. There was no tag that I could see. I'll never tell, Bree. I won't tell on you. This is a $20 start here. Simone says hello. And Bree says she knows the scary doll. So we have this white plushy poodle. It still has its little leash and collar here. You got your, he's still in his little sling for his shoulder.
My little sling. It's a huge sling.
Okay, whatever you say. Did you take your mom grocery shopping?
Oh, God help me.
How long were you there?
12 hours.
Ooh, that's loud, bub. Here, you can set this on the floor and then you can.
My phone's about to put, and Sophie's acting a little weird, so.
You're gonna go back upstairs. I thought for sure that you would bring me a Coca-Cola from McDonald's. Really want a Coca-Cola?
I was over cleaning up after your cat.
This poodle here measures, it's about 10.5 inches tall to the poof on top of his head and about 9 inches long. Super cute vintage poodle. I don't know if it's from the 50s. He does have a spiked collar. I had this one with the black. I have two black ones as well. No, wait, they have two dogs, but they got more, or those dogs had puppies. What? Tell me more. Did their dogs have puppies? You are kidding. Oh my gosh. She's so little. She's just a baby. No, I did not see that. Okay, up next, a $25 start. This is, you're going to get this whole thing. It is a metal Whitman's candy box here. I think this was from 2014, so it's not vintage, but great for Valentine's Day. And then inside, I put a bunch of, I'll have to check it out. I haven't had time to look at social media all day today because I'm just so busy with those phone calls. You're going to get a bunch of paper dolls in here with a ton of clothes. Some of the paper dolls are in good condition. Some of them may be missing or taped. There's one there. I'll show you all the dolls. And you got this little lady here. But you're going to get the whole box of paper dolls. These two are really nice. They're like Robin Hood and whatever her name is. You get a whole thing. It doesn't look like a lot, but there's a lot of clothes in there. And some other stuff. And then you get this handsome fella. And this lady here. And this fella. I know a lot of people craft with them now. So, and this cowgirl looking one. Ooh. And then this one in her slip. So you're going to get the whole thing, the tin with all of the paper dolls for one price here of $25. I know I have more paper dolls over there, but I could not find them for the life of me. They're in that mess of ephemera stacked over there. I have linens. Is anyone interested in seeing linens? I haven't seen these Tina since in the 60s. Tina Tawagan? Tina Tawagan? Huh. One of those is Tina Tawagan. That's cool. They came out of a really old house, so that wouldn't surprise me. I I have a really unusual letter opener here. Told you, I'm mixing it up tonight, guys. This is a mortuary letter opener from a mortuary. This is a $15 start. It's metal. It does say Ira Garner Mortuary Invalid Coach Service. And it's got the long opener, and then on the back it's double-sided in gold. It says the same thing on the back. Mortuary Invalid Coach Service letter opener. Hi, Kitschy Corner. It does measure just under 9 inches long. The white thing I just touched, I can show the linens up next. Not a problem. This is a great piece of old advertising, and it also has the creepy, the creepy feel to it of a mortuary. I don't know. I saw it and I thought it was very unique. Dawn, I see you in at 15. So let's go ahead and start the countdown here on the mortuary letter opener. If you're into this kind of stuff, I do have some vintage medical instruments in a lot. So if you're interested in something a little on the creepy side like that, I do have some of those available too if you're interested in them. All right, so the letter opener, we're going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And there is our stop. Dawn, you got it. Thank you so much. And thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I sure do appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. All right, let me show the linens real quick. I even measured them. First one up here, I knew that was going to slide. Set that down. This is a vintage little quilt that I picked up. It's adorable. Where is my tag? I did not measure this one. I thought I did. Oh my goodness. I forgot to do that one. But I can measure it real quick because I have my measuring tape here. I could have sworn I measured this. I probably just forgot to write it down. Because I remember this was a pain in the patootie to do by myself. All right. We're looking at about approximately 35 inches wide by probably be easier to take it in half and measure it and then double it. That would be the smarter thing to do. Right? Right. And about 27, 40, 54 inches long. 27 twice 54, right? Right. It's this little vintage quilt. It's got little pom-poms on it here. Let me stand up with it. You're going to have little puppies and kittens and bears on it. It's a lap quilt or a baby quilt. Whatever you want it to be. It is adorable. Vintage fabric. Let me look it over and see. This side looks pretty good. Yes, thank you, Kim. Let's see. Maybe a slight yellow there. I got my hand under there, so you can't really tell, but it's in pretty good condition. But look at the detail on it. How cute is that? The kitty and the puppy and the little bears. Little train tracks, it looks like. I thought it was an owl, but it's a kitty cat. So anyway, that one is $15 if there's any interest. It's adorable. I'm a sucker for like the children's blankets and stuff like that. And then I have a set of little napkins here. This is a $6 start. Good question. By finished edges, yes, it's sewn around. It's double-sided, almost like a duvet feel to it, where you could put something inside. Is it a duvet? That's what it reminds me of, is a duvet. It's not just a single piece. It's two pieces put together. And yes, it does have a finished edge. It's sewn, if that's what you mean by finished. It's not like a raw edge. All right. You're going to get a set of 4 of these little napkins. And they have this nice embroidery detail in the corner. Oh, PLB, you're in on the blanket. Okay, let's hold off on the napkins for a second. I'm going to count that down for you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There's our stop, and PLB, you got that quilt. Thank you so much. Now, if you're into quilts, I have several over here. Embroidery ones. I have a beautiful tablecloth. I have a, this one has roses on it. It's amazing. And I have a twin, what is it called? Raggedy Ann. I don't know if it has Andy on it too, I think. It's like new old stock blanket quilt. It's in really good condition. If you're interested in seeing those, just let me know. Okay, back to the napkins. It's a $6 start. You're going to get 4 of the linen napkins here with a beautiful embroidery in the corner. I think these are all new. It doesn't look like they've been used. They're really light linen. And they came from a house where the lady loved to entertain. She had any linen kitchen thing that you could imagine, place setting holders, whatever they're called. I mean, she had a lot of amazing stuff. So these napkins are just gorgeous, very sweet detail, and you get 4 of them for $6. All right. This one is 33 by 34 small tablecloth. Ooh. $7 start. Finished edges. It's got the roses in the corner. And then the big corner there. And then the rose there. I don't think there was anything wrong with this one at all. Pretty much looks like they did the embroidery on it and then just put it away. There's no stains on it. It does have the finished edges here, you can see. And it is a $7 start. And he still doesn't have a Coca-Cola. There he is. He's coming down to get his water. Am I right?
I'll hang out for a little bit.
You're going to help me?
No,
Thank you, Bubba.
no.
You're just going to hang out?
I'm just going to watch.
Ah. All right. So the other linen I had pulled tonight is another tablecloth.
Go for a while without that darn sling. Oh.
You took your sling off?
Yeah.
You slung your sling?
About ready to cut it up and burn it in the backyard.
Give me kisses. All right, 46 by 54 approximately on this tablecloth. It is a $12 start. And I'm going to show you the detail there. Flip it like this. Open it up.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Can you see it? Do I have it where they can see it?
Kinda.
This way.
Yeah.
This is folded in half. It's in great condition. I did see one little, it looked like it was a discoloration. Maybe it was just my eyes.
Oh, your eyes look pretty good.
It's right here. A little discoloration there. I don't know if you can even see it. But this whole tablecloth, I know. It's embroidery. You can see the detail in the corner. $12 start. I have lots of linens. They're just hit or miss for me. I have a hard time selling linens.
Is Easter early or late this year? I haven't even looked.
I don't know.
Oh.
You didn't know. This is the last linen that I brought tonight. I don't know what this is. I thought it was a tablecloth, and I think it's a curtain or something. I have it marked at $2 because I don't know. What do you think this is? I thought it was like a little tablecloth. But when I was measuring it,
It's like for a kitchen window or something.
no, but it's got it on both sides.
Yeah, that's not unusual.
Really? So it must be a
That's why I say
valance. You want to see the Raggedy Ann quilt? Yes, you can. I'll grab it.
No, a lot of times they have a bar through the top and the bottom to cover something up.
Oh. Well, it's $2 if anyone's interested in this little valance or whatever it is. I gotta grab something real quick. So can you scoot in?
Really? You're already ordering me around?
You're in my way.
I
Boom.
know.
March? That's
Is it?
crazy.
Oh, it's the end of March. Yeah. Sometimes it's early, late, in the middle.
Okay, let me grab Raggedy Ann. Ignore my pajama pants. Excuse me.
That's hot.
Shut up, Gino.
Those are some sexy pajama pants.
Shut it up.
Saying. Oh. Yeah. That's what I'm guessing, Betty.
All right, I'm just gonna grab these 3 things and show them.
You would park the bar across the top and the bottom and then kind of bunch it up a little bit.
Boo, 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 boo. Do, 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 do. Something fell. Oh, that fell. Okay. I also want to show this other little quilt that we have. Oh, it's in April. Okay. Look at this amazing quilt. Oh, well, thank you. You stayed
You're
down here
welcome.
a long time. There's this kitschy quilt here. You can see all the little critters on there. It's sewn on the back. So cute. Little, I call it the little kitschy quilt. Little bunnies and puppies on it. And kitty cats and lambs. So all your little kitschy fun critters. So that one is a $25 start. And then this is the Raggedy Ann and Andy one I was telling you about. It is in amazing condition, and it has this fringe edge on it. I think it's big enough for this is just half of it, big enough for maybe a twin bed or maybe even bigger. But it's got the fringe edge. This opens up. It's a coverlet for a bed. I have the worst time trying to show linens on here. Can you see that okay? Hopefully. So we have that Raggedy Ann and Andy. I originally bought this with Tammy in mind, and then she said she's not doing a toy room. So I have this huge quilt here, Raggedy Ann and Andy quilt. I don't collect Raggedy Ann and Andy. So, but it would be, if you like Raggedy Ann and Andy, it's in very good condition. Okay, I can't even get that folded. I'm getting irritated. So I'll fold that. And this is the other one that I was talking about, this large quilt here with roses on it. It's got the fringe. You can see the rose detail on there. This is a big quilt. So those are just some of the linens I have. I have more over there. Just didn't bring them all tonight. Yeah, I don't think she's doing a toy room. I was kind of bummed out as well. Like, what? So. Hi, Tammy. Yeah. Thank you. On the rose one, I did not measure this. However, it's huge. I'm trying to remember what I paid for it. Okay, so let's start with the rose one here. This is just half of it. It's really long. You can see the detail on it. I know Raggedy Ann and Andy is cute. I don't collect Raggedy Ann and Andy. Where do you want to be on this one, Joanne? I don't even know where to start it. I couldn't even tell you what I paid for it, but it needs to find a new home because it's just been sitting on the edge of my couch over there waiting to be. I didn't look it all over, but it looks to be in pretty good condition. There might be some discoloration. I will tell you, some of the roses are faded on here and some of them are vibrant. So maybe they had it sitting like in the sun or something and it faded it a bit. I'm sure you could put some dye on there if you wanted to pop the color back in. But yeah, it looks to be in really good condition to me. I didn't notice any holes or anything like that. Yeah. And then with the Raggedy Ann and Andy one, it's in good condition as well. Oh wait, they have a tag on here. Oh, it is from Vintage Twin Raggedy Ann and Andy. So it's a twin size. For the rose one, are you inquiring about the rose one for 30? This one right here. Does look like it has just a little bit of yellowing there. I don't know if it's coming across. But if you want this huge thing for 30 bucks, yes, you could have it for 30. I don't even remember what I paid on it, to be honest with you, but it needs to find a new home. So if you want that for 30, I will put you down for 30. You're going to pass on the rose? Okay. If anybody's interested in the rose blanket, just let me know. I'm going to set it over here because it's in the way. All righty. The Raggedy Ann and Andy blanket, we can start this one. I think there's a couple people interested in this one. Unless nobody else is interested, then just go to Gloria. Is there more than one person? Okay, we can run that. This is a twin size, vintage Raggedy Ann and Andy. I don't see any condition issues with it. It's got the nice blue fringe. Colors are vibrant on it. Where should we start this off, guys? Somebody start us off on this one. for Raggedy Ann and Andy. I did a horrible job folding that, but Raggedy Ann and Andy. Gloria's in at 35. See the detail on the edge. PLB's in at 40. Reese is in at 45. Oh, it does have a tag on it here. It says Wamsutta, no iron, fashion spread, twin size. So it does have its original tag on here. I see Risa in at 45. Risa had the first 45. All right, we're going to start the countdown. Risa's in at 45 on it here. Gloria's in at 50. So if you're interested, get those bids in. See if my keyboard will work. There it goes. All right, the bids with Gloria at 50. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And there is our stop. This is going to Gloria for $50. Thank you all so much for your bids. I sure do appreciate it. Those other quilts and blankets are available as well if there's any interest. Just let me know. Does anybody here collect Wade Whimsies? Thank you, Gloria. And thank you, Bree, for putting that in there. I have a whole bunch of Wade Whimsies, some very unusual ones, and they're going to all sell for $2 each. So if anybody wants to see those, I have the bag down here. We can go through those. Move this chair. All right, I have some beautiful flower frogs. We've got some vintage soap, some ephemera, advertising pieces. Actually, someone asked about jewelry, and I have vintage Valentine brooches here, little fun ones. I have vintage Valentines. I have a hat pin holder, a really cute baby shoes in a box, some Bradley, 2 little kitties, like a very kitschy little ceramic, some vintage Italian cherubs, a woman's harmonica, the bunny book. Okay. Whoop. There it is. Now this is from 1946. I did buy some high-end books recently, and this was with them. This is an $18 start here. 1946 Patrick, the Fuzziest Bunny. It does have its dust cover. There is a small tear in the dust cover right here. But look at that. 1940s, and it still has its dust cover. You can see the inside there. There is a signature inside the cover. This is one of those books that has the fuzzy. So they are flocked. A lot of the bunnies in here have the flocking on them. Usually every other page, but you can see he's flocked, so he's fuzzy. And it's in very good condition. I won't go through the whole book, but it's in beautiful condition. Doesn't really look like it's been read. From the 1940s. I don't know if you've ever seen golden books, with dust covers, but I have a whole series of those as well. I just have to investigate them a little bit. I know, look at that. I see PLB in at 18, so we're going to go ahead and start the countdown here. Put my stop in. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Just waiting on that stop to come through. All right, PLB, he's coming your way. I have the black cat one too. That's really cute. I haven't looked that one up yet. He had some amazing books there, but he had them marked with amazing prices as well. He had some of them marked $150. And I'm like, hi, Ragdoll. This adorable baby quilt. I've had it for a long time. This is one of the things I've been hoarding because it is so sweet. It's very kitschy. So you've got little lambs, kitty cats, puppies, and bunny rabbits on here. It is so cute. You're in at 25 on it. On my kitschy baby blanket here. It is folded in half, so you've got the other half here. But it is so cute. Whoops, it's upside down. You can see the little puppy. There's the lamb and the kitty. This takes me back to my childhood for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and start the countdown here on the quilt for Ragdoll. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Thank you, PLB. I sure do appreciate it. We're getting some fun stuff tonight. There's our stop Ragdoll sales. You've got my little quilt here. And you guys are helping me out by emptying out my basement. Now, if I can just get somebody to show up here with a truck, I would really load them up with stuff. All right. This game that I'm going to show you, I have a ton of old board games, some of them in varying conditions, but some really unique ones. So I need to have a board game sale. If that's something you'd be interested in, let me know. It's usually hit or miss on the games for me, like the linens as well. Sometimes I have people that love the games, and then, you just have to have the right people, that collect different things, of course. I collect everything, so if something catches my eye, just buy whatever catches my eye. My house is very eclectic. Bree, you need to come back with a trailer for sure. This is a $12 start. This is, I think, from the 1950s. It's Jack Maar Manufacturing Company out of New York. It's an electric nature quiz game here. So an illustrated question and answer game. And I heard something clunk in here, and I think it's an old battery. So I'm going to pull that out. So when I was looking at it, I think I saw a battery in here, but you're not going to want that battery. Yeah, you don't want that battery. You're going to have to put your own battery in. Look at the battery. It's not exploded or anything. It's just an old battery. Pretty wacky. So inside it looks like this. And they have these different sheets with questions. They are double-sided. And you would put them on, and then it's electronic. So you use these wires somehow to kind of touch on the question and answer. And I think this lights up for you. The directions are here inside the cover. Great graphics on the box. I don't know. It was not Gloria. It is still available. Great graphics on the box here. Again, I think it's from the 1950s. It comes with all of these different sheets with the questions. So very cool piece. I also have one of these with a robot I think it's from the 40s. So these were a thing for sure. So this one is $12 if there's any interest in that. It is available. And if you want to see the rose blanket or if you're interested, Gloria, just let me know, okay? I didn't have a price on it. Sure, what would you like to pay? I don't think there was any interest in it, so you tell me and I will set it aside for you, okay? Hi, Marilyn. You had the board game, that nature quiz game? Okay, Gloria, you got it for $30. I will put your name on it and put it in my box here. Just let me grab it. All right. I'm going to just set it over on my table because it's large. We have a giant reindeer laying here from I don't know if you guys ever saw this. I should show it to you. It's from an old department store back in, I think, the 40s or the 50s. Let me show it to you real quick. Gino took it down, but he hasn't put it in the closet yet. So it's laying over here. But it's too cool. I have to show it to you. It does light up. And it came with all the reindeer in Santa, but we only had room for one reindeer. So we only bought one. But he's very kitschy. He's large, but look at this huge reindeer. He lights up, and it would have gone over the street and like in front of a bank or, but he's so cute. So we got him in Springfield at the extravaganza, and Gino wanted to buy them all, but we could only fit one reindeer. I don't know where we would have put them, to be honest with you, because he's so big. But he's so cool. We always put him on our front porch every year for Christmas and light him up. It's pretty neat. Yeah, he had a unfortunate accident in our basement. Gino knocked him over by accident and the eye broke, but he fixed it and put the eye back in, so you can't really tell. But I was not happy. But what can you do, right? It's already done. All right. Moving on. Yes, of course. So with the Humpty Dumpty, those are called Rufus Goofus. They're from the 50s. There's like a piñata style. So you would open him up and he would have toys inside. We bought a lot of them. So I have Humpty Dumpties. I have birds. I might have a panda bear. And they are pricey, but they're very rare with the Rufus Goofus. So he's 75, and let me show him to you. When I reach 1,000 subscribers, I keep going down. I'm at 918, so I'm going the wrong way. But as soon as I reach 1,000, I'm going to be giving away one of these. We're going to open it, and then I'm going to give it away. So I appreciate anyone that subscribes. Once we get to that 1,000, we're going to be opening up a Rufus Goofus here from the 1950s. This one is the Humpty Dumpty, and he has ideal for parties, trips, rainy days, for sick or shut-in children. Yes, we bought a lot of these in an online auction, and it was a whole thing. Some of them that we got were missing the tops. So I do have some Humpty Dumpties. I think I was asking either 35 or 40 for them. I can't remember. And then these are 75. Hi, Wanda. What is in the blue box behind you to the right with the two ladies' pictures on it? It's to your right. Two ladies' pictures on it. Two ladies' pictures. These pictures over here. This one is for sale. This is a vintage picture in a metal frame. And I had this for $4 if there's any interest in them. See, aren't they fun, Betty? This is just a vintage picture and frame. I don't know. I thought it was cute. It's $4 if there's any interest in that. I'm trying to think which thing you're looking for because I don't see anything blue. Oh my goodness. Is he? No, it's a box right behind you. This right here. This is vintage Three Bears Fuzzy Wuzzy and Buzzy Castle soap. The soap's in there. There's one condition issue with it. It doesn't have the top. But the soap, the Three Bears soap is in there. So I had to pick it up regardless. It was too cute. Look at the Three Bears. They're in there. Dark blue. That's still not what you're looking for. This soap box with the soap is $8 if there's any interest in that. This, oh, duh. Okay, I was looking up. Yeah, so we can show this. This is vintage women's harmonica. It's from Germany. Got a $15 start on it. It is amazing. This is the box. It's a German woman's harmonica. And let me show you the inside. It is a curved harmonica. Pink inside for the lady. You do? And it's just beautiful. Look at this. I know, it's like almost a 2-for-1 because you're getting this gorgeous harmonica and it's curved. You can see how it's curved. I almost said something inappropriate. I'm not going to say that. Oh my goodness. I had to stop myself. What the heck? So it's beautiful. Unseer Liebling M. Horner. So it's German. But yes, you are, yep. You're getting the amazing box with it. And it is $15 if there's any interest in that. I tried to mix it up and bring some different things tonight. Betty, I see you in at 15 on the harmonica. This is one of those things that I bought. I remember where I got it. He had just purchased the items. It was an antique mall. He had just bought the items and they hadn't been put out on the floor yet. They were sitting on a table. When we walked in, I spotted this. And the other things that I spotted have already sold. But he hadn't even priced them yet. So he had to come up with a price for me. Sea monkeys, yeah. All right, Betty's in at 15. We're going to go ahead and start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I remember sea monkeys. Those were such a disappointment. I was like, expecting like little people, right? It did not happen. Oh, I see Dawn came in at 16. Betty, you came in right after the stop. This is going to go to Dawn for $16. Thank you both so much. All right. That was fun. I have a little pack of advertising here. You're going to get all of the little advertising pieces in here. This is $8 if there's any interest in that. Thank you. And then this amazing, adorable little box here. Wee Walker shoes. It's got the little baby, the puppy out of the box is in really good condition. And it has little shoes in here. I thought it was so sweet. Don and David Loop, I think it says. So you got the little baby shoes in here. One of them has a little jingle bell. And I think it has the original paperwork in here as well for the Wee Walker. So you get the little booklet with it as well. This box with the shoes is a $14 start if there's any interest in that. It's a 2-for-1. You get the little shoes. I've been seeing people use the little baby shoes and doing little what do you call them? Displays with them. They did greenery and stuff for Christmas time in there, but little, not beignets, assemblages. My God, I couldn't remember the name. But adorable. Assemblages, yeah. So we have that for $14. We have the hat pin holder. Oh, it'd be cute for spring with little bunnies and maybe even some of those little chick diaper pins. That would be really cute. You could even make it into a little pin cushion or something if you were to stuff the inside and then put, you know, something where you could put your pins in it. I don't know. That would be cute. This hat pin holder is $8 start if there's any interest in that. Really? See? Little baby shoes. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. It's a good idea for sure. All right. I have this kitschy little piece here, 1950s Bradley, kitties on a swing. They are marked 1959 on the bottom, Bradley or Renko. Yes, this is a $18 start if there's any interest in that. It says Limoges, China. Limoges, China. I have 2 different flower frogs available. We have this domed one here, this big old bad boy. This one is $10 if there's any interest. The weird thing with that, oh no, I thought it was in the glass. No, it just needs to be cleaned. That's tape on there. So a beautiful domed flower frog. It's big enough for like a candle in the middle almost. Is that for a candle in the middle? Romola, hi Romola. Romola's in at 10 on the beautiful flower frog. Do you think that holds a candle in the middle? Aw, you have his baby shoes. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that, Wanda. Wow, I didn't even notice how big that was in the middle, but yes, that could hold a candle or something. I guess it is. No, it is bigger. Oh, I didn't even notice it. This came out of the antique dealer that was going out of business. She had a store in downtown and it wasn't in like the best area. We had never been to it, but she was retiring and so she's selling off all of her collection. And she had a whole basket of flower frogs and we bought all of them. So, all right. So, Romola is in on this one at 10. We're going to go ahead and count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I think my screen froze again. I don't know what's going on with my iPad here. It's just being difficult today. So Romola, that is coming your way. If you haven't bought from me before, oh, maybe. It's super smooth too when you, it's pretty neat. Romola, if you haven't bought from me before, send me your information Now my iPad's not working. My email is right here, sweetadeline@aol.com. You can send me your information there, and we invoice on Sunday. So that's my next day off. So we'll be packing things up and invoicing that day. Okay. I always see you in other people's sales. So I know you. I know you. All right. We have another flower frog here. This one's a small one. Still just as nice. Beautiful condition. This one would sit in your container. It's in beautiful condition. This one is $5 if there's any interest. I didn't see any condition issues with it. In lovely condition. What do you guys use your flower frogs for? I've seen people put marbles, cupcake picks. Romola, I see you in at 5. It is glass. It's a glass flower frog. I have the metal spiky ones. I hoard those because, I mean, I have probably some that I can sell, but I use them for my postcards and stuff. So I just love those to use in my beignets. Ooh, fountain pens. Okay. All right, Romola's in at 5. Let's go ahead and count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There's our stop. Romola, that is coming to you. You got it. I do want to go set these over on the table just because I don't want them to get broke. So I will be right back. I have a whole bag of Wade Whimsies, and we still have some items back here. So take a look and let me know what you would want to see next. I'll be right back with you. I have to show you guys this game. I have not had a chance to price it yet. You want to see ephemera? Look at this Snake Eyes game. This came out of that antique store. I think it's from the 30s or 40s. Look at this box. Look at the Snake Eyes. How cool is this? And inside, look at these cards. And I think those are little Bakelite stuff, but look at these inside. I'm a Natural. Phoebe Snow. Big Dick. Boxcar. So it's an older, I think it's from like the 30s or the 40s, but I haven't had a chance to really look it up yet. But stuff like this, I have some really cool old games and stuff. So these, something, you know, the old board games. Oh, they do? I know, I just signed up for eBay. I have not done anything with it. Just signed up for it. All right. I'm kind of scared of eBay. I think I'd rather sell on Vamp, but I would get more views on eBay. So the Blonde Doll. The Blonde Doll. That one up there. No, she is not. I just held on to her. That's one I'm hoarding. I have a lot of plush over here. And I do have more dolls I can bring next sale. Yeah, eBay, I know, but I'm always worried about getting someone saying they didn't receive it or, you know, issues. I don't know. I feel like I know you guys, whereas eBay, it's like strangers. You know what I mean? That's why I haven't done it. I need to get everything listed. And with working full time, he doesn't really want to help do it. So I'm going to have to just stay up late one night and just take pictures and list stuff and do it. You know, unless somebody wants to come buy all my stuff in my basement. Like I said, I'm just saying, hint, hint, hint. This next set is a $12 start. These are anthropomorphic salt and pepper shakers. Little spoon and fork guy here. They are from Japan. They don't have their Japan sticker anymore. But the whole collection that I bought was from Japan. These are the little spoon and fork. Try and do 2 listings a day. That would be smart. The problem is I asked Gino to take pictures for me. There are some little flea bites on the tines on the very top. Can you see that? That looks to be the only issue that I can see. And maybe a little, I don't know if it's a flea bite or maybe just paint loss right here. Can you see that? You've never had a problem. Okay. Thank you. I don't sell, this is the only place I sell in Marketplace. And let me tell you, Marketplace, I'm not a fan of. People are so rude on there. I don't sell on Etsy either. I like to keep my prices low. That way, if someone buys it, they have the opportunity that they could resell it. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, Marketplace. Thank you. I had this guy message me. I was at the hospital with a couple Sundays ago, 3 hospital trips, 2 different mother-in-laws, and my friend thought she broke her jaw. It was like a whole thing. I was exhausted, and he's messaging me about a plant stand. I just put the plant stand up there. It was a whole shelf, and then you got the plant stand with it for free, $15. I just basically wanted to get rid of it. And he kept messaging me, and he's like, I need measurements on this. And I'm like, I'm not at home. I'll get back to you. Well, the next day, I was working all day, and he's like, oh, he made some snarky comment like, yeah, I see that happened or something. I go, I'm at work. When I go on break, I will measure it for you. I go, so I go up, and I'm in my mind, I'm thinking he wants the shelf. So I measure the shelf, and he's like, I don't want the shelf. I wanted measurements on the plant stand. I go, you know what? And he put something like, some snarky thing like, oh my gosh, like, give me a break or something like that. And I said, you give me a break. I said, number one, I have it marked at $15. You're getting a great deal. I said, this shelf, that plant stand is going for free with the shelf. Like, you're not going to buy it separate. It's a package deal. And I said, and I'm not selling to you. And I blocked them. And then I had somebody else, like, it was like a full big thing for $15. And I'm like, just take it for free at this point. But I mean, some people are super nice. And then you have the people that just ruin it, right? I mean, I've been selling on Marketplace for a long time. And some of them, they just manipulate, like, I'll be there to pick it up. Oh, I can't make it. Oh, this. And then they make up all these stories. It's like, I'm just done with it. It annoys me. Number one, if I'm going to take my time out to answer all your questions and then put it on the porch and wait for you to come pick it up and then you don't show up, then I'm not going to sell to you and I'm going to block you. My time is valuable. Even though you don't think so, it is. All right, so we have some vintage Valentines here. I find the shipping charges insane on eBay. Oh, yeah. Well, I think that they probably mark up stuff with the shipping, you know, to compensate for a low start price. I know, it's so weird. I don't know. We have, this one is from 1941. I did buy a bunch of vintage Valentines from one person. They were her mom and uncles, and she no longer wanted them, so I bought her whole collection from her. So you'll see William or Wilma, and you'll see Shirley a lot. What's that? I forget what her uncle's name was, but you'll see his name on here a lot. But there's this one with the puppies. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, there's some wackadoodles out there. Billy is his name, so you may see Billy. This is a Native American one here, probably the same time period, 1940s. $1941 on this one. And this one I think stands up. To Doris or Door. Most of these are from the 30s and 40s. I do have some from the 20s as well. This is probably 70s on this one. But I have a whole crate of vintage Valentines. So I just brought a few tonight to show if there's any interest in these. This one's cute. 1941 on this one. This one must stand up. I think it stands up somehow. Little dog under there. That's cute. This is an older one here, probably from the 20s. So I have a mixture of ones. This is an older one here. Train one. Little puppy. This one. And this one. Like I said, I have a ton of, I think that's a noisemaker. Ah, you love your dolls, huh? All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. We have Vogue Floral Clay. This has the little pixie or ballerina on it. There's a little bit left in there, not a lot. You know, I love this one because of this song. The floral clay with a grip like glue that peels off clean when the job is through. Great advertising piece. This is $7. And that, are you asking about the Valentines? They're like $3 a piece on the Valentines. I have a whole crate of them to go through. I sold a bunch last year and then I packed them all up, so they're just sitting over there. I just grabbed a handful out of there. But there's some really cool ones in there. Now, I have 3 little vintage broochie pins here. These are $6 for choice. Hi, Christy. We have this little Dalmatian. He is probably from the 90s, I would say. This one's from 1994. That's the Gibson one. And then look at the little bumblebee. He's from 1994 as well. So these are probably all from the 90s. Choice, $6 start on those. If you want to see the Valentines again that I pulled, I can certainly show those again. Just let me know. And then we have a little teeny tiny sugar and creamer, which I thought would be sweet for Valentine's Day. tried to pull things that were kind of Valentine-y. You get the set for $7. Little sugar and creamer. They almost have like a seashell pattern and coral pattern on them. You can see it there. They are in great condition except for one issue. Let me show you on the creamer. Where did I see it? Right there. I think they colored it pink. I don't know if it's a chip or what, but when the lid is on, you don't see it. Well, yeah, you do, kind of. Well, you could always turn it this way. Kind of blends in because they colored it pink. But it is really cute little set, and it's $7 because of the repair. I marked it low, but it'd be cute for Valentine's Day. I have a little pink set that I put out for Valentine's. I have 2 magazines that I brought tonight. I think they're both from the 20s and the 30s. This one here is Good Housekeeping, 1932. I can definitely take a look at that for you, Christy. You want pink colors. Okay, I could take a look for you. Ivory soap on the back here. We got some Brookfield's butter. I love looking at the advertisements in here. Gingerbread, rice cakes by Heinz, Dairy Farm. Oh, look at the puppies. The ads in here are great. All kinds of fun advertisements in here from the 20s. This is the 20s or the 30s? This one from the 30s. There is a Christmas advertisement in here from Old Dutch. Toothpaste, Vapex. There's Del Monte advertisement. Crisco. So Campbell's soup one is really great. Some car advertisements, fashion stories, anything surrounding the house. Chipso Suds, all kinds of little advertisements for military academies, etc. So this one here is January 1932. This one is $7 start if there's any interest in it for the Good Housekeeping magazine from the 1930s. So let me take a look at those for you real quick, okay? You want pink, and I don't know if I have a lot of pink. Mostly red. Yeah, most of these are red. They have red on them. Okay, reds are fine. You like cutesy ones? I'll give you a variety. And you wanted 5 of them. So we have this one here, which is really cute. 1. Then I give you the kitty cat one. 2. This one here. 3. And you have the little car, the little doggy in the car. This one's very like 1920s deco to me. 4. And then 5 is the puppy. Are those all okay for you? Just let me know. Ah, I love it. I love it. All right, I will put you down for 5 of those at $3 each. You got it. All right, so I have one other magazine, and then I have these Cupids. This is what I brought tonight. These are German hand-painted wood cherubs. They are marked Oberhammer Gau, Germany. See you next week, Wanda. You take care. And they are wood cherubs, kind of like, it looks like a holy water vessel to me. So I don't know if you would put holy water in there or what, but they are wood carved from Germany cherubs. These are $22. These are great for Valentine's Day. If you like the old Italian pieces, this is a great piece to add to your collection. I think she was from Germany, the lady. Can you run the ephemera you put on the side? Yes, I can. So if there's any interest in these, they are available. The ephemera I brought tonight were the Valentines. I also have some fun items back here. If you scrapbook or junk journal, I have add-on items back here I can show you as well. There's some really cool stuff. All right, so the first magazine was a $7 start, and that was the 1930s Good Housekeeping magazine. That's the one I just showed. It is a $7 start if there's any interest in that one. And I do have some amazing old magazines. If you love old magazines, then I have some really cool pieces. Again, this is 1932. $7 start on it. And the other one here is from the 1920s. I've never heard of this one before. It's marked October 1925. Oh, Romola's in on the magazine. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. And it's nice because he's given a 4-leaf clover. I thought that was very sweet for the upcoming holiday too. There goes my... I really don't like this keyboard that he got. It just doesn't want to work. Okay, let's go ahead and start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Just wait for that to pop up here. There's our stop. Romola, that is coming your way. Thank you so much. Some great advertising in there. You'll have fun looking through that for sure. This next one is a $10 start. I paid up for this one, and I'm not sure why this one was so much more expensive than that one. I don't know if it's a rare magazine, but it's called The American. It's from the 20s. The sticker on this says October 1925. It does have a rug ad on the back. Congoleum. Is that a rug? I guess so. Crane bathroom. The Essex coach for $795. An old Listerine ad, which is amazing. That's so deco looking. Prophylactic toothpaste. Just all kinds of fun advertisements in here. Sherwin-Williams, Dr. West toothbrush for the gums, hair, electricity, just all kinds of great stuff in here. It's fun to just look through here because you may have an old tin or something and then you actually see it in the magazine being advertised. So pretty cool for sure. Look at the Campbell Soup advertisement with the little Campbell Soup kids. Very, very cool magazine here. I see Reset in at 10. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There's our stop. And I see Romola came in at 12 and Risa at 14. Risa, your 14 is after the stop. So this is going to go to Romola for 12. Now, if you guys are interested in magazines, I can definitely bring a whole bunch next time. I have some really cool ones, and some of them are like early. I have a corset magazine from like the late 1800s, early 1900s. So I have some really cool stuff. If that's what you're into, you can definitely email me. Let me know what you're looking for. I probably have it. I can send you pictures if you're interested, that sort of thing. I have somebody that buys books for me, and I just send them pictures. He puts an offer in, or I send him an offer, and sometimes I sell it without even bringing it to a sale. So I definitely will do that if you let me know what you're looking for. Happy New Year to you too, Nancy. I think we got through everything. A lot of stuff didn't sell. You can definitely watch back if you're interested in anything. I do have, like I said, the Rufus Goofus. I have different ones of these. They are $75 for the ones with the tags. These are from the 1950s. Pretty cool if you haven't seen these before. And $75, believe it or not, is a good price on these. If you go on eBay, they're super rare. But they have different ones. They have panda bears. They have birds. I have one panda bear available. I have several birds and some Humpty Dumpties. So if you're interested, these will start going up on eBay or possibly Vamp. But I have some with the tags and then some without the tags that are a little less. So if anybody's looking for Rufus Goofus, we got you covered. Yeah, so I think that's everything. Does anybody want to see any? Oh, I forgot to show you the Wade Whimsies. Does anyone collect Wade Whimsies? I have a whole bag full of them for $2 a piece. And I mean, it's full. I bet I have ones that you haven't seen before. And I have them all bagged up and priced. I mean, I have a lot of them. A lot. If anybody's looking for anything in particular, I probably have it in here. And they're all just $2 a piece. How can you beat that? You can't. You can't beat it. A lot of these are from the 1980s. I like the Series 5, 1985 to 1986. I have the Noah's Ark. I think I have the Endangered series. These are Endangered North American. The Circus collection. I don't know if I have the whole collection anymore because I have been selling them. Let's see. That I may have already sold. I had people messaging me about a bunch of them. And there's so many here that this is Noah's Ark. So you got all the animals there. This one is Series 5. Lions, tigers, zebras, giraffes, those animals. Endangered American set. Those are like turtles and eagles, and there's some really cool ones in there. Yeah, I don't think I have the full circus set anymore. Let me move this bag. These are just extras here. All kinds of little critters. I may have some like, oh, here's some extra circus. This is what I have of the circus set. Thought I had some extra ones. I don't know. I don't think so. It's just pieces of it. So I didn't have time to go through and see what was all in every set. I just kind of figured, okay, this one goes with this set and this one with this set. So I think I just have pieces of sets now. But there's some really cool ones here, like owls and birds and dogs and turtles. On the circus set, if you're interested, I have this clown. I have the elephants. I have 2 of the clowns, 2 elephants, the horse, and a different clown. This one. And a tiger. So if anybody's looking for any Wade Whimsies, a particular animal, I probably have it here. There's some cute ones in here. Bunny rabbits, horses. I really like the turtles. I think they are so cute. You want those on the circus ones? Do you want the whole bag of them or just one of each? Just let me know. And you can also shoot me an email on what you're looking for and I can go through and see if I have it, okay? I have 2 of the green clowns, 1 blue clown, a horse or pony, and a tiger. And then I have the elephants. There's actually 3 elephants. So just let me know which ones you want reset and I'll set them aside for you. I know I had a pen. Probably staring right at it. Here, I found it. 1 of each. The horse, the tiger, and 2 clowns. You got it. So 4 total. Oh, wait, and an elephant. 5. There's 5 there. Okay. You got it. If I start listing it on eBay, this is something that I probably put on there. Or sell the whole shebang for one price, you know. All right, I got those for you. Thank you. I don't even know what the rest are. I know I had a whole bag of them, but I don't think I have them anymore. I'll keep an eye open for you, though. All right, everyone. Well, I think we're going to call it a night. You can certainly email me if you have any questions. And until next week. Oh, look who came back.
Well, I'm exhausted. This sale's really taking it out of me.
Oh, my gosh, you know. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. We'll see you next Thursday, 8 p.m. We'll have some different stuff here for you guys to take a look at. And I thank you so much for joining us and staying with us and hanging out.
Happy 2025.
Yeah. My gosh, my hair is horrible. All right. Well, thank you all. Have a great night. Have a safe weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.